Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. How y'all been?
Good, man.
Yo,
Good.
Q, how you been, my guy?
Been straight, man.
Tired? No, you probably tired as hell right now.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He look like he about to kill over right now, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me a blanket, give me a fan, and a pillow, and I'm good to go.
Water bottle.
Yeah, I tell you one
Water
thing.
bottle. I feel you.
I tell you one thing on our network. Like, we got some real hardworking black men on our network.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, the guys we got on our network, they fucking get to the money, bro. For real.
As they should.
There's so much money out here.
It is. It really is.
It is.
It's too much money.
Man, I mean,
Now I told you, my side job, I do that Spark. Easy money. $30 a drop.
you know, I mean, I ain't out here working on like no 9 to 5, but I'm still putting in work just with my boys and just mentoring kids, man. That's still
That's a full-time gig.
still work. You know what I'm saying?
And you on like 16 podcasts.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said. I was like, man, I was on here yesterday. I'm on here tonight. Then I'm on here Saturday. Then I'm on here Sunday. Whew, yeah, that's a lot.
That was me last week. I was on every single last one of them.
Yeah.
Man, but it's all good, though. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
It's a getaway.
Yeah, it is. It is.
This shit is almost therapeutic within itself.
This is therapeutic. I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get started. Welcome to the Panle Podcast. I am your host, Will. I got a full cast today. If you guys want to introduce yourself, Q, go ahead and get started. I ain't got my drops, man. I'm sorry. I can't reach the board.
That's cute.
It's Ayor.
It's Boosie.
DJ 811.
Is that official?
Yeah, it's official.
You
now.
said 811?
Yeah.
I'm fucking with it. Bet.
Nobody was hiring the problem.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, man, I had to change it, man. I wasn't, and nobody wanted to hire me because it was the problem. Literally.
He took that name from that movie back in the 80s, Problem Child.
Oh, yeah. Problem Child with the... Oh, you've never seen Problem Child?
I don't know what y'all talking
The
about.
little redheaded kid?
With John Ritter. He adopted a kid, and this kid was like bad, bro, like real bad.
I'm really bad.
No, my name came from me just being a problem. Like when I DJ, like I'm really him.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
like, it's not.
That's what
I
I'm talking
started
about.
6 months, and 3 months in, I was already in the club.
That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about.
I just became the problem, and then they ran with it on TikTok.
Yeah, that's what's up.
A quick shout out, Q&A got merch. They went and got their own merch. They did their own merch for us. Hell yeah, I appreciate that.
Definitely need
You
it.
wanna put this on the lab?
What? No, they can't read it from where you said it, so you all good. Unless I go back and edit and zoom that camera, right? Nah, you ain't doing that. That's too much work for me.
I might.
Nah, I got you. But we'll go ahead and get started. It's been a up and down, weird hip hop week. It's been more political than anything. Just a lot of drama. I didn't know rappers were so much drama, man.
Today they are.
Celebrities, period.
Did you guys see? This ain't on the board, but have you guys seen the Jim Jones Cameron feud?
Yeah.
No, I ain't heard about it. Wait, Jim Jones and Cameron, a feud? Nah, man, come on.
They've been okay. So they feud every couple years, but Jim, I don't even know where it started really, but I saw Jim on Justin LeBoy's podcast, and he was talking, and Justin LeBoy asked him about like how you feel about Cam and Mace getting back together, and so Jim said a few words about that, and then that got a response out of Cam, and Cam basically said, "Hey, you not from Harlem, your grandmama's from Harlem, you was a fan when you met us." You just wanted to be down with us. We was already popping. We didn't need you. And basically, you know, we just let you on because, you know, you was cool, but you wasn't really down with us like that.
Dang.
The funniest part for me is Jim Jones was, oh shit, I forgot to turn this air off. Jim Jones was in the camera, slow motion smoking with the music playing. I said, dog, you pushing 50, ain't no way.
Let it go.
Let it go, man.
Let it go, Jim Jones.
Should ball.
How old is too old to beef?
Man, dude. 50 is too old to be beefing, man. You know what?
30.
30? No.
Listen,
All your favorite rappers are older than
I
30.
feel like when you like get to that age, why are you still beefing over what though?
Yeah.
All your favorite rappers are over 30 though.
Who's my favorite rapper?
Who is your favorite rapper?
Take a wild guess. Y'all never guess it. I guarantee it.
I know y'all favorite rapper ain't over 40.
Nah.
Rod Wave is 24.
Yeah.
Rob Wave, your favorite?
I like it.
You don't look like no J fan.
Who, me?
Yeah, you don't look like no Jay-Z fan.
Never know.
Oh man. I don't know, man.
Don't get me wrong, Rob Wave is definitely
My favorite rapper? G-Herbo.
I'm just take a wild guess. I'm gonna say Jay just to be saying it.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
If it's Jay-Z, over 50.
Wow.
That's what I know that, but I'm saying like, you said what's the age limit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
On beef?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see Jay-Z beefing now.
You know.
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
But
Jay-Z and Diddy gonna be beefing?
I gotta, you know what? I gotta say no.
That ain't even going right in.
I gotta say, I agree with him though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like 30 should be that age where you shouldn't be beefing no more. It should be like,
to the
okay,
money.
yeah, it's all about time to get this money now. About, stacking, making money. What's my legacy? I'm like, if I'm already in the game, and let's say I'm about 10 years in the game. Okay, man, all that beef and that stuff, man, that's over with, man. I'm trying to get the bag, trying to build a legacy, and keep putting albums out so I can stay relevant in the game. But that beefing, it's over with. It's a
It
wrap.
should be that case, but it's not just because rappers are just older. Like there hasn't been a really really young wave of rappers that have put on and stayed on, like in a long time. Because you got to think of the early 2000s when you had T.I., you had Jeezy, you had Nelly, you had Soulja Boy.
No, you didn't go there.
But think about how old they was.
But you gotta hold on. I understand.
They was in their 20s.
But
And rappers these days don't stick around like that.
shit, G Herbo still here. He started when he was young.
No, I mean like rappers these days. Like in the past, like and there's very few. Like I could tell you the class, like whatever class Uzi was in, with Uzi, Yachty, that 2016 class, freshman class, that was the last class that stayed on.
So if you
Like collectively,
so you just said like what T.I. Who else was in that class?
like T.I., Nelly, Jeezy.
So you got to put Fabulous in that class, right?
Yeah, but he was in his 20s.
Okay, but T.I. was the only one that really kind of stood out and still is really out there though.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm talking about in that era.
Right.
There's a lot more rappers in that era that like Wayne's from that era. Well, not Wayne's from a little bit before.
Yeah, Wayne was a little before.
T.I. definitely wasn't the only one that stood out though. You can't just be saying that like.
No, I mean he ain't the only one that like stood out
I
and
got
just
heartbroken for a minute.
yeah, he ain't the only one that stood out, but he kind of like still like really kind of going a little bit.
Need to stop. Him and Will Smith.
But I mean, like,
Oh man, dude, don't get me started on Will, bro.
But I'm just saying, rappers don't go on 10-year runs anymore. It's just like the new rappers.
No,
Like I can't see. Let me think. Name me somebody who just came out. I can't see Ice Spice going on a 10-year run. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I can't see. What's his name? From New York. That like Lil TJ. I can't see him going on a 10-year run.
I can't even see Fabio going on a 10-year.
Exactly.
because
It's just
Put your mic in your
something about him just throws me off. It's like he just I understand like you ran with Pop Smoke, but you can't be Pop Smoke.
It was funny. I saw a video of they said remember when Fabio was fighting for his life on the beat at Kanye's he had his release party and the audio was off. They said he was fighting for his life.
yeah. I remember at a time where rappers had that run, But before they really went mainstream, they had a good run of being underground. And then when they went mainstream, it was like, okay, like, dang, they mainstream?
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just because there's no underground anymore.
Listen, if Leangelo keep going the way he going with this old school,
I hope he gets a run. I hope he gets a run. I need him to drop that second track.
Yeah, that second track sound like it's nasty.
All snippets sound fire, but that second track sound like it's something. That second track sound different.
For him,
Mm-hmm.
it's just an old school flow. Like he need like Manny Fresh or
You need somebody to make him some beats
He need on the song.
on the song
He
with
need
him.
like Juvenile or somebody.
Or make a collab. Yeah.
It's so listen.
That Moneybag Yo asked him if he can get on the.
He better not put him on that fucking song.
Wait a minute.
No, listen, I understand. Listen, don't get me wrong. Moneybag Yo, it's my boy. Fuck him, heavy. But he cannot be on the song. He is not made for the song.
Oh, gotta hit the song.
If you hear the song, it's an old school flow.
That's a Juvenile song for sure.
100 fucking %. He need like Boosie or somebody on that motherfucker.
I wish I could find a little
Not
snippet.
badass.
I wish I could find a little snippet.
Badass over. Okay, I see that.
Oh yeah, Boosie. They said get Boosie on there.
You said
Has he
The
has he put out a new album lately?
Whoa.
Or put out any little music?
Nah, Boosie's more of like an internet guy.
This I
Now.
go crazy.
So he more on the internet. He ain't putting nothing new out.
Nah, not wow.
Yeah, cause it's like if I ain't seeing him on the internet, I'm seeing
Boosie put out a movie.
what's
Yeah,
old
that's
boy
Tubi.
I see like Wiz Khalifa on the internet, or if I ain't seeing him on the internet, I'm seeing most of them other cats on Love and Hip Hop that my wife be watching. What's the one dude out there in Atlanta?
Scrappy.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man, bro. This is what you doing now. And then what's the other one dude that got his hair like straightened out into a perm on Love and Hip Hop?
Oh, you talking about Young Jock?
Yeah, I'm looking like Jock, really.
But that's kind of. It seems like that's all it is now with these guys. They just want to get on and then get. They want to become actors or reality TV. Nobody wants to really rap. Nobody really wants to rap anymore.
Being an actor is where the money at though.
Yeah, but
Seem fun.
It's fun. It's just
Are you guys good at
it's
acting?
very high maintenance.
Are you guys good actors?
I
don't know.
was in Chicago PD.
I've never.
I don't know.
I was in Chicago PD and Empire, and I did a couple movies.
Every time you come up here, I learn something.
Right.
what?
On IMDb,
You was on what?
Chicago PD. I was an extra though, but still I was on there.
You gotta at least know how to act in order to get up there.
Yeah.
It's high maintenance though. Like they want everything.
Yeah.
They want your drawers ironed, socks,
They
shirt.
ain't wrong.
They don't play around, and you cannot talk on set. Food good though.
Yeah.
I can
Food
see
really
that.
good.
You remember? I want to say a few years back when Transformers 2 had came out, and they was hiring all these extras for Transformers 2, and they was filming right around LTV Steel Mill out there in East Chicago, between East Chicago and Gary. They was doing a whole bunch of extras, and I was working for a place that I had to drop some people off in this little town, like little East Chicago. I couldn't get around it because they was like, you can't come around here because they finna blow up like most of the bridge around there. And I seen the explosives. I was like, okay, well, I don't know how the heck y'all gonna get to the crib, man, but I can't get through because
They film.
film crew was out there and everything. It was like, I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
And I seen all the extras out there. And like you said, they was like quiet on the set. I'm like, beep, let me back up. Go the other way.
A word
You say a word.
over with.
Don't like him. Bring him back.
Exactly. But
They did Batman in Chicago.
right. But they pay the extras pretty good though, right?
Oh, 300 just to sit there.
See?
Ain't bad. Ain't a bad
No,
deal.
I mean, but the only thing that sucks is like you can either be in it or you won't be in it.
Yeah.
It just depends on what parts they want to use.
And you there all day, right?
Yeah.
And then you got to think about some extras tend to stand out a little bit more than extras. And then they might use you for like a certain scene. And then now you really in the movie where everybody gonna notice you. Like, hey, that's your one shot. Like, okay.
Yeah, a friend of mine's son got picked up from Chicago Fire, and he went from Chicago Fire to getting picked up by Apple TV, and so he's on an Apple TV show now.
See?
They liked him.
Y'all
brought him
sound like
back.
it's easy. Who signed up at?
His dad signed him up.
Facebook.
Yeah, his dad signed him up.
I be
Signed
scared when
They
I
be
see
post-
ads on Facebook. Y'all
So
know the
if
traffic
you go
be-
on, like, say, like you want to be on Chicago PD or Chicago Fire, it's all the same. So when you go on Facebook, you type in Chicago PD and Chicago Fire, it'll all pop up. And it'll be like, hey, we need extras for this or we need extras for that. And it'll tell you, like, the age, what you need. You'll have to upload your images, all that other stuff. But they'll use you.
Yeah.
Regardless if they don't use you, they'll use you. And I mean, $300 a day, most people don't even get that at 9 to 5.
Right. And think about that time when they was doing Empire, all them extras that they kept like hiring on, and they'd just be like, okay, today I just want you to be
Let's not talk about Empire.
a delivery person that's just gonna come in and drop something off. You go in, just drop off, and then walk right back out. You was just an extra doing that. You know, dang, you really don't like Empire? Yeah, okay, all right. We gonna keep that hush.
I did extra work on Empire.
Oh
But
man.
when I tell you, Taraji P is who she is who she is. 100%. Terrence Howard. That's just how she acts in Empire is
that's
who
how
she
she
is.
is?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
100%.
So that's her personality.
That's her whole person. She's really like that.
Oh dang. I thought she was cool.
She hood. No, she is cool as hell, but
She
she
hood.
hood. Like
Oh,
she's
that's
who
good.
she is. Terrence Howard. Everybody know about Terrence Howard. I ain't got
Oh yeah. I thought you was gonna talk about Juicy Smollett.
Well, my brother Juicy
Juicy.
Yeah, that's a Dave Chappelle joke.
Juicy is crazy.
They call Jesse Smollett Juicy Smollett. That shit had me weak.
That's crazy.
We'll slide into these topics real quick. So we thought it was over. Somehow it came back, and it's kind of wow. Drake is again suing UMG. I can get some of the details up for you guys, but his lawsuit claims that UMG allowed creators like Kai Cenat and RDC Gaming to promote and monetize reactions to Not Like Us without enforcing copyright. If you remember, at the time, they did allow those creators to use Not Like Us and to have live reactions and not get monetized, or excuse me, and to be able to get monetized on it, which was a thing. And then somehow, some way, it got cut.
Yeah, they took it back.
So I don't know if that was like a UMG thing. I don't know if that's. I mean, it sounds wild that he's suing still because they did end up cutting it and they took it back. But he is still suing UMG. It was reported at one point in time that they came to a settlement. Obviously, you're not going to know what a settlement is. But in a situation where you have an artist who's been labeled a PDF and you have another artist on the same label doing that, but that artist that's being labeled is up for contract negotiations. Is Drake wrong for for suing? Is he in the wrong, or are we standing on the principles of hip hop?
No, but you gotta. I don't know, because you gotta think about it too. Because UMG does a lot of they hand out a lot of copyrights to a lot of people. Even just for like what we were just talking about, like how you said, like you can't use certain songs. That's UMG. They're immediately copyrighting whatever you put on there. And then like Not Like Us, that became global, literally global. It said fucking Pepsi commercials and shit like that.
Yeah, it is.
Like
They played it on
I
NBA.
understand why Drake
NFL.
pissed off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why he mad. And like UMG said, like, if Drake is gonna sue us, then we're gonna sue Kendrick.
Damn.
I mean, but who's in the wrong?
I say
UMG.
You think they're in the wrong for letting that shit slide?
Yep. Because you got two artists on the same label.
Right. I'm not rolling.
So if Drake is suing them, and we know Kendrick is getting ready to perform at halftime in the Super Bowl, would that mean he cannot sing that song?
I'm so pissed
No,
off.
not at all. See, here's the thing. Here's what I mean. I don't agree with Drake suing at all because in response to Not Like Us, he said that you beat your wife and the kids ain't yours.
Exactly.
Ooh.
You said stuff that wasn't.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Right.
He said some foul shit, but Drake shit just didn't go viral, and I think that's what happened.
It doesn't matter if it went viral or not. Like, I don't think he just has a leg to stand on. And it's hip hop. Like, it's hip hop.
Yeah.
This is what happens in hip hop.
Yeah, been
Right.
doing it for years.
And in UMG's response, they said that Drake likes to get into what did they say? Ridiculous beefs.
Oh gosh.
I don't know, man. I just think I don't know.
So basically, Drake just being a crybaby then.
Basically.
What
been
did
a
Drake
crybaby,
want?
though.
He just want money.
That's when he make his best music.
Pretty much.
Well, when he being a crybaby,
Like he not saying take
Oh my
the song
God.
down. Or
That's when he make his best music.
yeah, you know, and that's crazy because
When he came out with Brand New,
Okay.
right,
Oh man.
right, because remember,
let him cry.
I want to say it was about like 2 weeks ago. Remember when Notre Dame had just they won and they was on their way to the national championship game, and I hit you up and I was like, man, what is this stuff they talking about? Drake came out with a little snippet and tried to jump on the Notre Dame bandwagon and made some type of Notre Dame fight song, this and that, about them going to the national championship game. And you was like, yeah, man, that's real. But it was just a little snippet. I'm like, so he trying to jump on the bandwagon of Notre Dame now?
He trying to
Well,
get money.
so no, it wasn't Notre Dame. It was so that whole track. I did the research. That whole track is called Fighting Irish, right?
Right.
And that track was a LeBron diss.
So he dissing LeBron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that whole track was a LeBron diss, and
He mad on that stage.
Fighting Irish. If you remember, LeBron's high school,
Right.
Their mascot was
Yeah.
Irish, yeah.
right.
Oh my God.
Fighting Irish.
So basically, Drake ain't got nothing else to do, huh?
But diss everybody that's talking about him.
You can't keep dissing motherfuckers when you can't sue nobody when you dissing people.
I mean, when they put his songs together, and he was like naming like the labels of his song, like the names of his songs and shit, I was like, damn, that's really.
He's a very sensitive guy.
So is it like a reported amount of number of money he's suing for?
No, I don't think so.
What is he practically suing for? I mean, what is he suing that y'all? I don't want y'all playing this song. I mean,
He said he was suing because basically people was vandalizing his crib, shooting up his crib, all kinds of shit like that, and he said that's the reason because of that song.
And he's saying that it's affecting his money now, like because of his contract negotiations and things like that. He's not the same valued artist because of the defamation on his name.
Your dude is cry.
basically, Drake, your run is over with, bro.
No, it ain't.
You think he can recover?
If he start crying and come out with a crying song, hell yeah. Fuck, if he bring the soft Drake back,
I do think if he own it, that he'll like, you know. I guess
Own it as like leans into it.
Yeah.
listen, Lil Durk fell off for a little bit and when he came back, he started doing that soft shit.
Yeah,
You
because
talking about the All My
You
Life
talking about
shit?
the revamping in life?
All the soft shit he started doing with the fucking what the fuck is that song called?
All my life.
No, he named it after his girl.
India.
Came out with that song.
Yeah.
Fucking blew up.
So what
Oh, that-
what he
that
gonna
soft
come out
shit, I'm
next?
telling
He
you.
gonna make a song on Doris Burke because you know he got a crush on her.
Shit, I don't know what he's gonna make, but
Listen, he
I
better-
don't see his shit hitting the same way it used to.
Who?
Drake.
Shit. I guarantee you come out with a sad song. I guarantee everybody will be playing that shit like it's a rock wave song.
I don't know.
No, not like Rod.
Listen,
Don't cry like Rod.
we were bumping.
He can't cry like
Stop.
Rod.
Time. No, y'all cannot say that because we were bumping Drake like he was Rod Wave
Yeah.
in the day. So if Drake comes out with a song that's sad and it hit, we all will be bumping that shit in our feelings. Like, for no reason. Because I still think the GOAT song he came out to is brand new. To me, that's my favorite song by Drake.
Hold on real quick, I'm gonna show you something.
Listen.
Bro, if this shit drop.
Yeah.
If that shit drops,
bro,
that's Jello's other song that he put a snippet out of.
I was feeling that.
Oh, bro.
I was feeling that, yo.
That shit is cold, bro.
That shit is gonna be telling you. He got
Oh my God, bro. What they gonna do? If Jello comes back and stuff,
it's just he got an old school vibe.
Yeah,
it's perfect because we need that. The music nowadays is fucking horrible.
It reminds me of like Nelly before he crossed over. You know what I'm saying?
I can give you that.
Yeah.
Especially Tweaker.
Yeah.
Tweaker remind me of Juvenile though.
That whoa. That's a Nelly Juvenile type.
Yeah.
That's Juvenile right there.
Yeah.
He put Juvenile on this motherfucker over with. Juvenile might come back.
Hey, I'll be happy as hell if Juvie come back.
They on tour.
For real.
Yeah, I would be happy with Juvie come back. He damn near revived his career.
Slow motion from it.
Yeah.
That Tiny Desk was that took him back real quick.
That was nice.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Oh, Brooke Shields. So, yeah. Okay. So, do you guys know who Brooke Shields is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do.
You guys know who Brooke Shields is? Brooke Shields is. She was from. Yeah.
You gotta show him.
Yeah, I showed a picture.
Oh.
It's crazy because it's weird to see her age, but she's 59 years old now. She's been around for a minute. What was the TV show that she was on for it was she was on the same one with Ice-T, right? What's the show with Ice-T? Law and Order?
Law and Order, but I don't think she was on that show with
That ain't Brooke.
Ice-T.
I don't think Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields. Think about
You
it.
think it's she Olivia?
I don't know.
Look up Brooke Shields and y'all will see what she was on.
Yeah, 'cause I don't
They said
think
Pretty
she was
Baby,
on-
Blue Lagoon, Endless Love.
There you go. Wait. Go back. Blue Lagoon.
The Blue Lagoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the Blue Lagoon. She was like really, really young.
She was
Right.
on that 70s show.
Exactly.
I don't know. I remember her in a TV show for like she was in a TV show for a very long time.
She was in The Other Guys.
Yep.
She was dude's wife.
No. She wasn't. No, that was you thinking about Eva Mendes.
No. She was the other dude's wife.
What other dudes? On what?
Hold on.
Because I don't remember her and the other guys.
Yeah. She's in The Other
She
Guys.
and the other guy. What she did?
I don't know what she did too. Maybe I was thinking of, I don't know what movie I was thinking of.
You ain't seeing the other guys.
Anyway,
She was in Scream Queen.
Scream Queen. I don't know that.
What movie? She was in a TV show, but I just don't. I know she was in that.
Is Brooke
70s
Shields
show.
just famous for being famous?
No, man, she did a lot of shows, a lot of movies.
She was in Jane the Virgin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, she's got a book coming out, and in her book, and also just like publicly, she talked about how she went in to get some work done, and the doctor did a surgery on her that she didn't consent to, and basically he did a vaginal tightening surgery, like a vaginal rejuvenation surgery without her consent. And I wanted to know if that's wrong or not.
Yeah, he said yeah, hell yeah, that's wrong. The man said I threw in a little bonus for you. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's wrong, bro. He basically
Sorry, shit was loose.
hey, basically basically he gave her that snapback, bro.
He literally told her ass, I gave you a little bonus. I gave you a little.
Yeah, she had a memoir coming out
asked for
called.
that, though.
She had a memoir coming out. Brooke Shields is Not Allowed to Get Old. That's the name of her memoir. And basically that's where she explains that he threw in a little something extra.
He gave her that snapback.
Literally told her.
Made it tight again.
Threw a little bonus in there for you. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like that shit's insane.
She didn't sue him, so she was.
Hell no, she was probably.
She
happy.
said she wanted to, but she didn't. She didn't know whether she should or not.
She know damn well she shouldn't have been that open.
Hey.
He picked her.
She looked at it like, hey, you just made my shit tight again. Hey,
If your book shows, are you more mad or are you insulted?
Insulting more than anything, I guess. Cause why you even down there?
I can't speak on that.
Well,
I can't speak on that.
Hold on, let me see what surgery she was getting. She
Right,
said,
because how did he even
She
get
had-
up there?
well, she had labia reduction surgery,
What's that?
and then
What the fuck is that?
The labia, that's like the fucking skin.
yeah,
Oh, he knows.
It's the hips.
the lips.
The lips.
What the fuck? What?
Reduction.
You went to the other lips?
Yeah, because she was complaining about having a fat cat. She said her cooter was.
Oh, so he.
So he made the cooters
Oh, he did
a
what
little
he was
bit.
supposed to do then.
Yeah, and then
He gave,
She can't be
but
mad.
then on top of that, he made the cootie a little bit more tighter. He brought it back to like it's almost like a virgin again.
What's she mad for?
The snapback.
What's she mad?
All right,
It's
fellas,
crazy.
fellas. Let's say you getting like you old and you got to get a circumcision or something like that, right? But they gave you another inch. Would you be mad? I wouldn't be mad.
What are you talking about?
You couldn't add it too?
Be like, you don't see this?
Yeah.
Retirement home.
Oh gosh.
Great.
Boy, you clap.
That's why she didn't sue. She said, I guess I'm grateful.
Yeah.
So you gonna be like Kevin Hart's dad, and then you gonna see this long day. Oh gosh.
I don't know. I
He
thought
was
that
walking.
was.
She said, "What was that?" He said, "Dick." Put it on his shoulder.
Oh gosh.
Shit, hell no, I would be mad. Talking about, baby, we don't need Viagra today.
I thought it was funny because I mean, just fuck it. Why not? He down there.
She ain't got no reason to sue. She ain't got no reason to be mad. I think she just wants to be seen.
She 59. If she's sexually active, he just hooked you up.
Is she married?
I don't know.
If she married, her husband was happy.
Regardless, he just made you feel like a virgin all over again. He didn't give you the 2 finger. He gave you the 1 finger.
Oh my God.
No, she married. If I was her husband, I'd be cool with it.
Well, that mean he gave you the 1 finger.
I don't
Then
think he mad. I think
He-
he's plain mad.
he made it tight again. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in there, hey, it feel good. This ain't loosey goosey no more.
He ain't falling in.
That's
Right.
wild. Hey, what'd you say he said?
No, huh?
What'd you say he said?
We probably.
He's like threw a little something extra.
Yeah, he said I threw a little bonus in there for you.
You know what I'm saying?
He literally told her that.
That's
That shit is crazy. But I mean, I didn't know what the surgery was.
Yeah, well, he was already down there fixing
Yeah,
the corner.
exactly. He already fixing it. So what you mad about? I think she just wants to be seen because, like, he didn't know who Brooke Shields was until he seen the picture.
Brooke Shields holler at me, I guess. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Said, "Auntie."
Bro, you better stop before I go tell you number 1 girl.
Do you know who her age is?
Oh, that's a bunch of them, huh?
You know who got her age too?
Who?
J-Lo.
Is J-Lo's not 59?
J-Lo is close to. J-Lo's in her 50s.
Yeah,
She's in
J
her
on her
50s, but she's
50s,
not
but
59.
J
But I'm
ain't.
saying she's in her 50s and she still looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50's
So-
like the new 30.
Brooke Shields, I don't know what Brooke Shields do.
Everything. Apparently not enough.
You know.
Kegels.
Or like we was talking about last time, Buddy from Karate Kid. He still look like he's 30.
Yeah, he do.
And he's 63.
Them
Which
good
one you
genes,
talking
though.
about?
The Karate Kid, the actual Karate
Like
Kid.
the dude who's the original Karate Kid.
You talking about Ralph Macchio?
Daniel.
Yes.
That Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
That's a,
Yeah, he still look like he's
He's still
25
like
years
he's
old.
25, 30.
Yeah, it's wild.
He's 63.
It's wild.
yeah.
Like him and
But he's always been like that too, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because when he did Karate Kid, he was in his 20s.
That's like Michael J. Fox.
You could tell Michael J. That Parkinson's got him.
Yeah.
But he still looks really young though. He doesn't look as old as he is. But hey, so what's your deal with academics, Tommy?
Fucking hate him.
Why?
Snitch.
Oh,
Whoa.
I
Why?
don't like him. He snitch on literally everybody. Anything he can get his hands on, he's literally just
He doing what he
Fuck
there for.
him.
Is he reporting
No, fuck him.
on what he's been told to report on? Because
Exactly.
here's the thing,
I
like
don't like him.
it was a streamer the
Everybody
other
got
day.
their own opinion. I don't like
is
him.
he a foreman?
I don't know what the fuck he is.
I don't know, but there was a streamer that went out yesterday and was like, you see Drake popping up on who's that white kid, the white streamer, the real popular one, the short kid.
Aiden?
Yeah, Aiden. You see him on Aiden Ross. You see them on random other streamers stuff, but you don't see them on academics. And Ak is always talking about him. So, like, what is that relationship there?
I don't know, but I just know he a Drake dick rider. I tell you that much.
Well, he is.
He is.
He is like
ride-
notoriously.
He ride
Okay,
Drake's
so-
dick so hard, bro.
What is this beef with him and LeBron then?
Guys.
He said LeBron and Drake was going on 2-mans and LeBron cheated on his wife and all kinds of shit like that. LeBron, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. You got a beautiful wife. Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And his beef with LeBron, Drake's beef with LeBron goes back to LeBron showing up to Kendrick's concert, his pop-out concert. That was in LA.
If they gonna pay me, I'm showing
But
up.
LeBron didn't go on stage and dance with him, and he also left early. But the fact that he went, Drake felt the way. Now Drake they was cool. It was real cool. To the point where Drake has LeBron tatted on his body.
That's gay.
I know.
That's some freaky
But
shit.
he has a bunch of people. He has a bunch of niggas tatted on his body. Like he's got like 15, 20 people tatted on his body. It's wild.
That's weird.
But at the same point in time, academics basically put out. It's funny how those allegations didn't stay real relevant,
Because wasn't it going off of Drake lyrics or something? Like it was
Well-
all about an interpretation of the lyric.
Drake never said that he was going on 2-mans in the lyrics. I pull up the lyrics. He didn't say anything about going on 2-mans, but he did say that he thought they was brothers.
Mm.
But
Oh wow.
Didn't he have a song? Hold on. Because I think
You know what? Back to my last statement. Yeah, I apologize for that comment. That's weird to have a man's, tattooed on you and then
Yeah.
y'all supposed to be boys like that, and all of a sudden, just because you crying over that, fam? Like, come on, man. Like, man, we boys and all of a sudden, oh, you went to his concert, or we ain't gonna be boys like that no more.
What kind of did Drake get this tattoo of him before he was famous?
he had it years ago.
Okay.
Because you got to think when LeBron came out with that, what was it? That Shooting Stars movie? Drake did a song for that, and that let me know right now that it was cool. So I'm like, all right, but now all of a sudden you got a problem with LeBron, bro.
His lyrics were, remember we traded watches. I gave you the Arabic dial. You gave me a numbered edition. And that's like pretty much alluding to LeBron, because LeBron has been seen with an Arabic dial on the watch. And so people were thinking that it was him. And then he said, sure convinced the gang this shit was rooted in love when it isn't. So it's kind of saying how they fell out. And then I guess now you boys got to abandon your summer tradition. So, LeBron do be in Toronto and be at the OVO Fest and summer events and things like that. But he says, talking about we family, well, I'm not the cousin to visit. God forbid I have to go tarnish your public image. All that brother talk as if we're discovering a sibling. So I don't know.
But what is your point of beefing with all of these people?
That's the thing. It's like
Drake got some problems, man.
I
When
feel
does
like
it end?
anybody that say anything to Drake, you take his straw, you take his meal, whatever the fuck it is, his fork, he gonna fucking dish you.
But the thing is like you can't sit here and act like Drake was moving real foul though.
I just need
Like-
somebody to break his heart.
No, I mean like Drake was fucking everybody's girl. Drake, like, you know how you used to see it, how Drake would beef for somebody and then he'll slide in. He'll instead of doing something, he'll slide in their girl's DM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
And hit. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
That ain't your girl.
So what's
Yeah, that dude tripping, man. He bugging. Like, he got some problems, man. He got some problems and he need to get together.
He's been beefing with everybody though since this Kendrick shit, especially like the Bobby shit when he did an interview with the Bobby.
I remember that. Where's she now?
Podcasting, doing what the
Divorced.
That's wild.
Who was she married to?
He wasn't nobody.
It wasn't nobody, but once she got in bed with Drake.
Oh, wow.
I don't think that was the reason. I think she was getting big, and I don't think dude wanted that public image.
That could be a reason.
Because Drake fucking took down the video immediately.
Did Drake smash Amber Rose?
Probably. Where the hell that come from?
Probably.
Came out of nowhere. Shit. Probably. Man, listen. Drake. If Drake slid in them DMs, he hit. And it's crazy to say it like that, but I think women were wanting that image of, oh yeah, like I had sex with Drake. That was cool, but
wow,
still weird. Like,
yeah, that dude, man, he just.
We need Heartbreak Drake back. That's what we need. Drake, if you watching this, come back. We need the Heartbreak Drake.
I agree.
Call him Arby.
That dude just love beefing, man.
What
Yeah, he beefing with everybody.
Trying to hide your son from the world, the world. Trying to hide from you.
Listen, I understand.
That shit was wild too.
Listen, the disrespect that Kendrick gave Drake is insane, bro.
Wow.
Like,
I guess he ain't got nothing to come back from it after getting disrespected. So I ain't got nothing else to say.
She's probably a minor.
He snapped.
And he was talking about a piano key, but he really meant what he said, bro. That shit was crazy.
It was the freaky ass nigga part for me. Oh, he said he was a fan. Oh, okay.
When you really listen to it, you gotta listen to it. You listen to it, you like, damn.
He going crazy.
Oh, man.
So Billboard came out with another list. They had the pop artists of the 21st century.
Who is
Boy,
that?
didn't we?
You want me
I thought
name
we
them
did
all?
this already.
No, not pop.
They did the pop stars.
You want me to name them
Who
all?
was the rappers?
'Cause I was very
Lauryn
pissed
Hill
the
was
fuck
on
off.
there.
Do you got it? Because I'm having a hard time
Yeah.
finding it.
I think I got it. Is it the one with Madonna in them?
No.
I think he might have went over it.
Hold on. Let me see what I can find.
So you already
Cause
talked
like
about
now-
the
Cause
artists
when
and shit, and the Elvis Presley and shit
I
like that,
thought
right?
the pop artists we did, I thought it had Beyonce at number 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a different list.
This a different list this time?
Yes, this is a different
Oh, boy.
list.
I love to hear this list.
I know Billboard's greatest artists. Like they did a top 10 on their greatest artists.
They did a top 10 greatest artists of all time. And
Yeah.
this is different. This is just of the 21st century.
Oh yeah.
I'll name them off. Number 10, this came out a couple days ago. This came out on the 8th of January. Number 10 is Usher. Number 9 is Bruno Mars. Number 8 is Justin Bieber. Number 7 is Beyonce. Number 6 is The Weeknd. Number 5 is Eminem. Number 4 is Post Malone. Number 3 is Rihanna. Number 2 is Drake. And number 1 is Taylor Swift.
First off,
What
you're
the
never gonna
fuck?
You're never gonna
All
do my boy
them
Eminem
UGM
like that.
artists.
All those what?
All of those people UGM artists.
Like UMG artists?
He said pop, right?
Yes.
No,
Eminem's
no,
not even pop.
Eminem is not pop.
No, not this isn't a pop.
It's
This
just
is
21st century.
21st century. Artists of the 21st century.
Artist.
But did you go over the greatest artists?
And it's based off of their performance on the Billboard's 200 albums chart and Billboard Hot 100 songs chart from the start of 2000 to the end of 2024.
Oh, 100% Taylor Swift broke that one.
Yeah.
100%. You can't even. No, listen. You could look at me all you want,
Yeah,
bro.
I used to
She
rock with Taylor.
broke that, bro.
Yeah.
100%. She broke it this year too.
I'm gonna sit quiet on this one. I will
And now-
not get
now
on
if-
him.
But if they're talking about like stats and shit, like say like
You're talking about talent? Talent's different.
no talent's different, but if we're
'Cause
talking
if-
about like stats, then yeah, she broke that shit 100%.
Okay, okay.
Talent is different because if you're talking like the top 10 in talent wise, it's a different conversation. I would probably say Kanye is probably the number one influential artist of the 21st century. Talent wise and influence.
So you basically saying they doing this by stats?
Yeah, they're doing it by album sales.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me that Kanye is not? You gonna tell me that Kanye is not?
I didn't say he wasn't. I was just laughing, bro.
Who would be? who would be? Give me yours.
I don't know. I honestly I don't know, but
I can't see anybody else but Ye.
That's a strong statement.
I think as far as like talent wise, if you also loop in like influence and impact, it's got to be Ye. Kanye West to me is like
he started a lot and then people turned it into their own thing. Like I feel like if it wasn't for Kanye, we would have never loved T-Pain.
Right. Well, no, I can't say that. I can't say that.
I feel like the whole like
that one just hurt.
The Good Life, like it made me like T-Pain.
Bartender made me like T-Pain.
I think T-Pain he had a run in his own
but the
right.
auto-tune part of it is what I'm.
He definitely put T-Pain's auto-tune in the mainstream because T-Pain was
just him.
Yeah,
he didn't do that by himself. I think need auto-tune.
Yeah, I think more than anything, Wayne kind of changed the whole melodic rap trend.
Yeah,
to where because
I can see that
you had T-Pain and then Wayne took it and kind of ran with it, and then that's when you started to get your Young Thugs and Futures and your Lil Uzi Verts and your from there spawned that.
Explain this one thing to me. What is so big with this fucking damn Taylor Swift phenomenon? What is it about her, man? I don't like her.
You ever been 22?
I just don't. Yeah, I've been 22, bro. I wouldn't be hitting that, but I just don't like her.
I'll tell you where Taylor Swift wins. There's a lot more white people than there are black people in the United States, by far, right?
Oh, God.
So that means that there are a lot more teenage white girls than there are young black girls or young black boys. And her genre of music, it caters to young white girls, young teenage white girls.
Okay, please. Thank you for breaking that down to me.
Grew up with that. So you're talking, it's the same reason why Backstreet Boys was bigger than Blackstreet, or why Backstreet Boys was bigger than New Edition, or
don't disrespect.
Don't do that in my presence, bro.
Listen, they sold more records.
No, I don't care, but you're not gonna put Backstreet Boys in New Edition.
I'm not saying that they're. I'm not saying they're better. I'm not saying they're better. I'm not saying they're better.
On the perfect day.
I know. I'm not saying they're better.
What are you talking about?
I'm not saying they're better.
Can
but
you stand the rain?
But your One Directions, your what's the other group that you told that
was hurtful.
What's the other little white group that you told me about it one time, Ayor?
The Jonas Brothers?
Was it just Jonas Brothers? What was it? It's a couple of them, but they're One Direction, Jonas Brothers, or some camp something.
Big Time Rush.
Big Time Rush.
That was a good show. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Those global phenomenas, they're bigger than our New Edition, our Boys to Men, than our. They sell more records. In numbers, they are.
They
Talent,
are they?
No. I sat there and watched Justin Timberlake and Ryan Gosling sing Boys to Men. It ain't the same. But
so you mean tell me they was bigger than the Jackson 5?
No. But that's different because in the age of the internet, the music business is kind of weird. Music business, it was like all about like the record sales were really, really huge. And then they were like really, really down, and then they were huge again. Like it used to matter, then it didn't, and then it didn't matter, and then it does again. But the Jackson 5, no, absolutely not.
They brought Boys to Men back on TikTok. You seen that?
They brought Tupac back on TikTok. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's name brought Boys to Men back? What's his name? Crap. He be on Kai's stream. Light skinned dude.
Who? Chris Brown?
No.
Chris Brown was on Castanet.
Mm-hmm. He had everybody
on his Mafia-thon?
On his Mafia-thon, he had everybody.
Oh, yeah, he did it. Yeah, I remember that.
Everybody. Travis Barker, everybody.
Yeah, that was just recently.
I watched the whole thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Laughed my ass off the whole time. what the fuck is dude's name? God damn it, Ben.
Ben.
Yeah, he's always on Kai's stream.
Oh, he just must be one of his guys.
No, he does a lot for everybody.
Was
he be with Drake,
is Plaque Boy Max? Is he a Kai Cenat guy? Was he with Kai Cenat, or was he just his own streamer?
That was a Plaque Boy Max.
Yeah,
I think that's a rapper.
No, that's a streamer.
Hold on,
Plaque Boy Max.
let me look it up.
He's the one who he's the one that Lil TJ and Fabio.
Oh, Max. Yeah.
Was he with Kai Cenat now?
Yeah. He's not with the group, but they all, you know, saying
They made
putting
shirts
jokes together.
that say. They made shirts that say appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
Oh yeah, appreciate you though.
Thank you for breaking everything down to me. Now I get it. Now I see it. I'm just saying, it's like
because I don't get the Taylor Swift thing either. But it's all I gotta say. It's not for me.
Listen,
I'm not the target audience. Taylor Swift ain't making records for me to listen to.
Don't quote me on this, okay? I ain't even gonna lie to you. If I was in a club and they played Taylor Swift, I might sing along. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You might get a head nod out of me.
nah.
You might get a head nod out of me.
I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. And
If it was back in the day, yeah, but I don't know
If you belong with me, come on. You might get a head nod out of
If
me.
love story come on, I'm definitely singing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And you know the crazy thing is, you can't say nothing bad about Taylor Swift to none of these Swiftie fans, and I'm talking about women that's 30. I'm looking like, really? You 30 years old and you gotta
remember. She's been around for
a while.
12, 13 years.
Like,
They grew up with her. They grew up with her.
Yeah.
I get it.
You grew up with New Edition. You still love it.
Hey.
Yeah.
See?
Just like I love Boys to Men, Jackson 5, Michael Jackson. You can't say nothing.
Because you can't say
brothers.
You can't say nothing to me about Music Soul Child.
Oh no, I love Music Soul Child.
Yeah, but if you look at it like there's a lot of artists out there that don't make as good as music, but they're way bigger than Music Soul Child.
Yeah, Music Soul Child was truth.
Yeah,
he was truth.
You know who I miss? Life.
Oh yeah,
I don't miss.
Yeah,
I was mad when he was on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, Life was. Hey, I was digging like, man, that yes sir, yeah.
His voice was annoying to me.
Nah, man.
Him, Fantasia.
Whoa.
That era, they was.
How you gonna hate on Fantasia, fam?
Off, bro.
That whole era was.
Turn that shit off,
dude.
No.
Fantasia, I was feeling like, say, I was a Jennifer Hudson fan before she lost the weight, and I'm still a Jennifer Hudson fan.
She still make music? Just a question for real.
No, not really.
Because she has a show. That
I like,
Hey.
I like Alicia Keys. I was pissed off when she married that punk.
Common?
No.
She did not marry Common.
I mean, Swiss Beats.
I
said Common. They both look alike.
They both white skin.
He was still married.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
What's wrong with Swiss Beats?
It
wasn't him. That's what
if I was still married, I'd leave my wife for.
That's what it was. It wasn't you.
He said, "Man,
sorry though. Like
she tweet.
I mean, my wife know, and me and my wife talk. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Yeah, these some of the women you had things for." I was like, "Yeah, I had things for Alicia Keys and Maya."
Oh, Maya was cold.
I thought you were about to say Macy Gray.
Still cold. Ugh.
That lady is aging well. What?
He thought I was going to say Macy Gray. Heck no. Oh, no.
That's that dark skin lady with it.
No.
Tyrone.
No.
Y'all must stop doing
and then, you know what I'm saying, we going to get back on track. And then just speaking on the one content creator that you was just saying, Kai. I ain't a big fan of him.
Why?
I don't know why.
It might just be a generational thing because the way that young kids consume content and consume television these days is different.
I guess it's like when I see him, he do be having a point, but it's like I guess when I see him, he be playing 2K, but he be talking about like he that cold on 2K, and he horrible at playing 2K. He can't play it to save his life. I guess that's just my point of view. Okay. Cause he be talking like he that cold on games and he ass.
Yeah, I mean he knows that though. He's not mad about it. I mean what I like about Kai is that he actually like puts people in the scene.
Yeah.
Like even if you're not like you can be an unknown person. He'll go to your live or he'll go to your stream and gift you.
But I do like
these.
it was like some white girl that he was he
Emily.
put in the stream. Yeah, from like Georgia Tech. She was a hooper. I like that. That was pretty cool though. You know what I'm saying? And then I think that was the first time I seen Ice Spice. She was on this shit, so I was like, okay, that was pretty dope. I was like, I can get behind, dude.
I
So
don't understand this generation of music at all. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Speaking of, we gonna roll right into this next topic with TikTok. So it's been a real crazy roller coaster this week. Not just in the past 24 hours with TikTok. In the past 24 hours, Joe Biden said that White House said that they're gonna leave that decision of what happens to TikTok to the next administration. That's on the next administration starts on the 21st. The TikTok shutdown is scheduled for the 19th. The Supreme Court said that they will uphold the TikTok ban. What's actually happening is not so much a ban as much as it is a fine. So basically what they're saying is that Google and Apple, as long as they have TikTok on their platforms, they're liable up to $5,000 per person that is on, or per subscriber.
wow.
And it's just crazy that they really doing that though, because it's just money hungry.
Yeah.
Like you want to own something so bad.
Do you think it's that, or do you think it's national security?
No, I think it's something that somebody want to own because
They want to own it. Ain't no fucking national security.
I know they came out. They said that Elon Musk is trying to buy them. I think Jeff Bezos is trying to buy TikTok.
They call cap on all that, but
I hope
yeah.
Elon Musk don't buy it. He already
And
changed Twitter to X.
some other people is possibly trying to buy
since it's been X.
buy TikTok, but it's like that's all it is. It's who's gonna own TikTok? Who's gonna get it from China? That's all it is.
President Trump said as of today, I just spoke to Chairman Xi Jinping of China. The call was very good for both China and the USA. It's my expectation that we solve many problems together. Starting immediately, we discussed balancing trade, fentanyl, TikTok, and many other subjects. President Xi and I also will do everything possible to make the world peaceful and safe. And then this is the president or the CEO of TikTok.
You know, we have been fighting to protect the constitutional right to free speech for the more than 170 million Americans who use our platform every day to connect, create, discover, and achieve their dreams. On behalf of everyone at TikTok and all our users across the country, I want to thank President Trump for his commitment to work with us to find a solution that keeps TikTok available in the United States. This is a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship. As we've said, TikTok is a place where people can create communities, discover new interests, and express themselves, including over 7 million American businesses who earn a living and gain new customers using our platform. We are grateful and pleased to have the support of a president who truly understands our platform.
So that was the president of TikTok.
The CEO.
Or not the president, but the CEO of TikTok. Even though the Supreme Court, he was thanking Trump, but even though the Supreme Court said that they'll still uphold the ban. So, I mean.
It's they're money hungry, bro. You got to think about it.
Yeah.
TikTok has made how much money?
Too much money.
Yeah. Cause
They came out with an app that America couldn't make.
they like, yeah, you gonna get with us, or that's how the masses go. They want their part.
They want their part. That's all it is. And it's these old men, old white men that
Did
don't
y'all-
care. I'm being real though, because they even not even TikTok with the whole minimum wage.
Yeah.
When they asked a dude in Congress, he's like, do you want to change the minimum wage? Because there's a lot of our poverty is horrible. Like Americans need help. He's like, I think it's fitting for me. How is it fitting for you? You're not even making $7.25 an hour. You don't even know what it feels like to make $7.25 an hour.
I think in that argument, that's a little different too, because that kind of goes back to what we were talking about before the pod. Like, you have these politicians that come in and they'll say things, but just because you have to, like, you can't hear what they're not saying. Like, don't listen to what they're not saying. So I watched that, and in his response, he said it's not a federal issue; it's a state issue. So the federal law shouldn't change. What he's saying is that the states should be fighting for that individually, not the federal government. There's a lot of Republicans really push to have the states be the countries. Basically, the states run their own thing. They don't want the government involved in a whole lot of things. The federal government. So what he was saying is like, yeah, it is 725 for like federally, but it's up to your state to change it. Get with your state. Trump does the same thing all the time. You ask Trump how he feels about abortion. Trump said it's a state issue. It's not my issue. I don't care. Like it's not. It doesn't involve me anymore. It's a state issue. Like that's their stance on it. So like I don't want to listen to what they're not saying. I don't think what he's saying is that it's not my I don't think he's saying like it should be 725. I think he's saying it's a state issue. Either way though, there is a moral part of it where I was doing the math in my head. You work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week on 725. That ain't paying much.
No, not at all.
You can't pay no rent on that. I don't know anybody who makes minimum wage. Like, I really don't.
No.
So,
but nowadays, there's so many ways to make money.
Well, there is. And then also, I do want to read this too. It says, to go back to TikTok, it says, the way that the law works, TikTok isn't required to go dark on January 19th. It's the app stores and internet hosting services that could be on the hook if they keep providing the service to TikTok. The law gives the Justice Department the power to pursue fines up to $5,000 per user and enormous potential liability given the app's popularity. So if President Biden or President-elect Donald Trump say they won't enforce the ban, the tech companies will still be liable as long as TikTok is owned by ByteDance, which is the Chinese company that owns TikTok. So
crazy name.
Yeah, everybody went to Red Note.
Yeah, I was just saying that last night.
I'm good. Might sign up for the Chinese army.
I was just saying that.
Wait, what?
it's
Red Note.
Red Note.
It's
a what?
It's an app
called Red Note, and a lot of people was going over to Red Note.
And it's banned in the U.S.
Yeah.
But now it's on the app. It's on like Apple, and it's on Google.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally on everywhere now.
Yeah.
And everybody switched over from TikTok
To
Red
Note.
Note.
Is it just like TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Do you guys
But
feel like it's gonna
everything's
go away? Like for sure?
No.
Nah, I don't.
I
don't see
because
it.
they connected
Too
to
much
Lemonade.
money in it.
You said they what?
They connected with Lemonade, so it's like it would never go away all the way. It's just gonna transfer Lemonade into TikTok. I'm pretty smart.
It's like I said, it's too much money, and from what I was watching last night on the news, you got too many people that want to buy it, and some way somehow, dude gonna eventually sell it. He's just gonna sell it to the right person that's gonna give him the highest bid of money.
He ain't gonna sell it.
So the problem, I'm confused.
You don't think so?
No. That's
So as
his.
long as somebody in the U.S. own it, it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
They
it.
just don't want
They
a
don't want
Chinese
him-
person.
Yeah, because they thinking that
off
they
of-
thinking through TikTok, China is spying on us because they already sit here and said when say about a year, maybe 2 years ago with them balloons that they found over here in the U.S. Chinese satellite balloons that they shot down. They were saying they was from China, so they revealed that China is spying on us, but they spying on us through TikTok. So what the government did immediately after that, they said that, okay, if you have a government issue phone, TikTok app is not going to be on your phone, period. And then now they start talking about it. Oh, we going to ban it in the U.S. And we've come to that day right now, but I don't think it's eventually going to go nowhere.
Okay.
It's stupid. People have businesses on there. People are living their lives off of
Yeah.
TikTok. You're literally ruining lives because you guys want money.
I think they put national security over that is what their claim is. I don't think it's, not to say that it is national security, but that's the argument.
Man, they already spying on us anyway.
Yeah.
Right, they can just sign up with
We
Facebook.
can literally have a small conversation right now and open our phones, and I guarantee it'll pop up.
There's a big thing about censorship and whatnot going on right now.
In my opinion, Snapchat needs to be banned because last night, after we did that pod, I went on there and you literally can see everybody's location. I had to go ghost. That is not okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you got Snapchat on your phone,
I don't
you
have
can be
it.
found.
I don't have it.
Check and make sure there ain't nobody tracking your location.
I ain't got Snapchat.
I ain't used it
Nothing of
in
it
a while.
at all.
Yeah. If it's on your phone,
I'm
you know it's tracking.
revamping my whole self. So
I've been ghost.
Yeah.
Hey, like I've been ghost. Like, nope. I've been ghost
first
now.
thing you
Niggas know. Hey, niggas gonna know.
No, I ain't got Snapchat. So
ghost
I mean,
yourself. You can not sync your contacts. Like you can do a lot on Snapchat, but that you know what I'm saying that you don't want security.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like
You know,
On TikTok too?
and the crazy thing
Hell
is,
yeah.
like TikTok. Okay, you can't get rid of it. It's like because we got TikTok, we got YouTube, we got Facebook.
I'm not going back to MySpace.
MySpace not even in the same server.
I just mentioned that last night.
Not
Whole
going
different
back.
server.
Man, MySpace is so old
It's like a
and
platform for
outdated.
music
Is done. It's like, you know,
I'm not going back.
but like if kids is not on YouTube, they on TikTok. If they ain't on TikTok, they on YouTube. That's what most of the kids. My son literally is on YouTube all day, every day. I was like, "What you doing on YouTube?" I ain't doing nothing but watching video games, and that's literally what he doing, just watching people talk about video games. And I'm looking like, dude, like
Play the game yourself.
play the game. But he's watching like little tippets, like cheat codes or like guiding through the game. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever else. It's like, so he's like, but this is what I want to do. I was like, so this is what you want to do. You want to be a streamer. It's like, okay, it's a lot of stuff that goes into that. And you got to be prepared for the things that come behind that because, you know, because if somebody say something foul to you as a dad, now I got to go do something that I don't want to do. And then you're going to be talking to dad behind bars. And all right, kids, so you got to have tough skin behind that. And, you know, you 13, so these things you got to understand. I was like, and believe me, through that can come fame. And there are kids that don't know how to deal with fame through YouTube and all that, but it's just so much stuff, though. Like I say, I'm with him. I don't believe TikTok is going to go nowhere, but now and then I'm thinking it. He ain't going to sell TikTok, bro.
He not.
Well, let's say hypothetically it does go away. Somebody, I can't think it was Queen Aja or somebody who they brought up. They said if TikTok goes away, we'll get real music back. What do you guys think about that? Because if you look at TikTok trends, you have the record labels that are chasing hits on TikTok. That they're pushing music so that it could become a trend, so that the kids can pick up on it. What do you guys feel about that?
People still gonna do music.
Yeah, no, they still
And
going
then
to do it.
if they get rid of TikTok, something else is gonna pop right back up.
Yeah, and going to take his place. I believe it.
I think times is always gonna change. So if it ain't
It's gonna,
TikTok, it's gonna be something
suck
else.
though because I got a lot of followers, and if I lose my followers, I'm gonna be very upset.
They did have like a make everybody famous on TikTok thing. Did you guys see that?
Nope.
Yeah, it's a trend right now. Basically, I think you put in I can't remember what the hashtag is that you put in, the follow me or something like that, or hashtag, but basically they're like everybody is going up 10, 15,000 followers
You
overnight.
get your followers up. What you doing?
I mean, it's a trend. I don't want to get.
You-
They're fake. They're not real followers.
Who cares? You'll still be able to go live.
And it's still not not monetized or anything like that.
You still be able to go live.
I'm holding out to see what happens. I would rather wait and see and go organic.
That's why I haven't did yours yet. Though.
Yeah, because I want to see what's gonna happen. Like I don't want to put in the work and then all of a sudden it's gone.
That's exactly why I haven't did TikTok lately.
Yeah.
Because
Me too.
if I put in the work and then they just delete it, what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, it's like for what?
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to Instagram either.
So I'm gonna play a snippet really quick. They getting mad at this white girl for buying TD Jakes.
Uh-oh.
Delivered, you gotta self. You gotta be willing to walk down the road and talk to yourself. You gotta be willing to get in the car and preach to yourself. And I don't care if you have no robe to preach, no briefcase to preach, no credentials to preach. When you're going through hell and high water, you gotta talk to yourself. The Bible said that the sick, bleeding, hemorrhaging, hurting woman began to say to herself, So you see, it's what you say to yourself that gets you delivered. If you no witchcraft is gonna
And get in your car and preach to yourself. I don't care if you don't have no license to preach, no robe to preach, no credentials to preach, no briefcase to preach. When you come through hell and high water, you got to talk to yourself. The Bible said that this sick, hemorrhaging, bleeding, hurting woman began to say to herself, it's what you say to
yourself.
Is she wrong?
Hell yeah, she wrong.
Why?
Dude,
That's his sermon.
come on.
What you mean? She didn't even sound right. You got to preach and turn the car on.
Dude, that's like Melania Trump biting off a dang on Michelle Obama. Your word is your bond. And you didn't say it like Michelle did. Come on, man.
Bro.
She just literally just ripped off that whole man's sermon. Do you know, as a pastor, that is something that God delivers to you? And you gonna go rip that man off like that?
How do you know that her audience didn't need to hear that same sermon?
You don't do anybody's sermon. You don't do the same
Sermons aren't rap songs.
Exactly. So you don't
Well,
when you're a pastor, like he said, God gives you that word.
What
Yeah,
are the sermons based off of? What is the whole thing based off of?
Nope, she
It's based off the Bible.
And it's not because she's white at all. It's just, even if a black dude, no, for real, even if a black dude did the same thing, I'd be like, why would you bite off of his?
I ain't gonna hold you. It did sound wild. It sounded crazy. She sounded crazy.
It was the trembling.
She was trying to be him.
Thank you.
Is it a compliment though?
No.
You don't take it as a compliment?
No.
He did so good at that sermon. I want to bring that to my audience because my audience.
She could have sit here. I could see if she could have sat here and kind of maybe set people up for that, and then maybe played it, or like
Change the words up a little bit. Don't use the same
something.
exact sermon. You don't use another pastor's sermon.
Come on, man.
I get. There's rules to the game because you don't use another rapper's lyrics. But at the end of the day, it's all coming from God's word, the Bible. And don't everybody need to hear God's word?
Yeah, but that was his words.
Yeah,
that he
everybody
gave
needs
him.
to hear God's word. Man, look, my pastor would sit here and tell me, and he'll say that I'm up, but I'll wait all week for God to send me what the scripture or whatever the sermon is going to be for Sunday. He said God to give it to me on Tuesday, but then the day of church, all of a sudden that day I'll wake up and God will come to me and he'll give me something else and be like, nope, this is what I want you to do. And it's different from Tuesday. To me, that's disrespectful to that man like that, bro. Why would she do that? She could have literally just played, hey, I want y'all to hear a sermon that Bishop T.D. Jakes had played at his church, and I want y'all to hear it.
Yeah, and it's literally like I'm telling you, like it's not because she's white. If a black man did the same thing, I guarantee you everybody would be like, why? I would be mad. I would be in church if I was going to T.D. Jakes' church and I heard this sermon from him, and then I go to another church
I don't think you go to her church.
and then this man says the same exact thing.
But that's the Bible, though. It's all from the Bible.
No. You gotta think about it. Yeah, it's from the Bible, but T.D. Jakes put that in his own words. You write your sermon,
Yeah.
and you let that roll off of your tongue.
But does it belong to you or does it belong to God?
It belongs to you. Because when you're doing a sermon, God is giving you, he's not just giving you what to speak, you're also changing the words and putting this in your format.
Are you mad she stole the words or the cadence?
I'm mad she just did the whole thing. One, why was she trembling like that?
She trying to pop off.
No, you don't pop off like you can pop off in your own way. I've heard some white pastors that have you like,
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
my brother, that's what I'm talking about. But the way she did it exactly like
Exactly.
him.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like,
When she said the road, he said
right.
the road.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
In the end, it's like I say, my pastor, he can come and be like, he was like, I'm coming out of Psalms and, you turn into the Psalms and you be like, all right, good. You following me? All right. He gonna read what the scripture is, but then he's gonna preach within that sermon, but he's gonna make you understand what that message is, and he's gonna put it in a texture like of something, his words of something today, and especially here maybe like, okay, I'm talking to the congregation, but I'm mainly talking to the youth today, and he's gonna make it to the understand where the youth can understand it, like, and he'll say something like what the youth is out here doing right now, and make you put it in like a video game chat or like some type of song lyrics or something, what they be talking about. Be like, okay, he put it in his own words, but he still was talking about that scripture. And I'm like, man, dang, that's profound. But like he said over there, she went word for word for word for word. That's like I said, Millennium Trump, when she went word for word for word with Michelle Obama stuff, couldn't nobody sit here and tell that woman like, hey, you know that's Michelle's speech, right? No. And she looked dumbfounded, stupid when she said that. You know, matter of fact, I hope she don't even get to speak up in the damn inauguration. Because I'm going to be sitting there with my popcorn like this. This is just a sad day.
I just think it's because you got to think about it when somebody's doing a sermon, they're putting it in their own words and they're putting it in a way for the church to understand. So them was his own words, regardless if they came from God. The scripture came from God, but them words came from him.
Now, imagine this. Now, imagine if he'd have caught the Holy Ghost at the same time when he was doing
She would have did the Holy Ghost. I would have left.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
She probably caught the Holy Ghost when she said roll.
I ain't my realm. I don't know nothing about that.
Now, if he'd have caught the Holy Ghost and she'd have did it, then that's when I'd have been like, oh, now that's downright disrespectful right there.
She had to act it out.
Come on now.
I'm gonna give you another one. All right. Before I play it, I'm gonna give you basically this is a woman walking into she's walking into a room, I guess a business, and her fiance, or well, soon to be fiance, is surprising her with a marriage proposal, but he hired a singer. I'm gonna play it for you.
Oh.
Meet me at the altar, your address. We ain't getting no young.
Oh my God.
We ain't getting no younger. Might as well do it. Feeling on the water. Let's get married. Let's get married.
You know this reminds me of.
Oh, God. Oh, he is off key. I need to see that video.
Would you be mad?
It's still if you know the person.
Yeah.
And you knew that he was gonna do some shit like this, then no. But you know what it reminds me of? You remember Little Man?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did the song.
Yeah.
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 That's fucked up.
Well, hey. Would you be mad?
Hell yeah.
She said yeah.
Especially if we in public.
Did you hear that man say do it 4 times?
With a pen or something. Like.
Hey, man, he tried so bad to hit the high notes.
But it wasn't like it was bad, but he had some
Yeah, he had it in
time.
there.
He had a couple notes in there.
He had a couple notes.
I think it had to be somebody they knew because they were
So-
calling his ass Simone.
I guarantee you, this is gonna be a trend.
You think so?
Hell
Watch.
Yeah, I'll make it a trend.
It's gonna be a trend.
What, to have somebody sing for you?
Actually, it is.
A proposal?
It already is.
It already is.
It already is. Hell yeah.
Oh, God, see, nah, fuck that.
To sing at your proposal?
I'm trying to have Brian McKnight sit in mine.
I need somebody. But if you do it, sing though.
One.
Like, sing though. Like, don't do that. Cause that was disrespectful. That was wild.
Like the way that wasn't.
I would have been laughing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Cause
You know you a one man band, right? So why you doing all that?
So So you'd be mad if he did that?
Man, I'm walking off.
Bro. Dog, hey,
go like that.
first of all, that is
Own lyrics. He had his own
hey,
version.
that's not a one man song.
Exactly.
I can see if he had some dude in harmony. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was just like Brad McKnight, you know what I'm saying, back at one, like okay, cool. But bro, that song, come on now, man.
That man said, "Do it."
Oh, he should have
4
just
times.
sung the chorus. Like you, I don't know.
Yeah, he should have sung the intro, not the chorus.
Yeah, he should have sung the beginning of the
Unc
song.
ain't get no money.
That's crazy.
No
But
way.
hey, why didn't he just sing "Still in Love" by New Edition? Sing the chorus to that or something. Because dude, like
The caption was, "Who the fuck is singing?"
man, hey, you gotta send me that so I can see the video of that, bro.
That shit. Well, it was just, and the girl didn't seem phased. She didn't seem phased at all. She was like shocked, like, "Oh snap!" Like she was just in the zone of like, I'm about to get proposed to. Like, oh my god.
Did he get did dude at least get down on one knee?
Yeah, well, yeah. She walked up to him.
Once
She
he
had
would
flowers in her
start,
hand.
do it.
The cuz in the back going crazy.
Okay, so now the question is, men, how would you feel if a woman proposed to you?
My dad wants that to happen to him.
Oh hell no!
I think if it was the right person.
I think that's just him saying he ain't getting married.
And my thing is like usually before someone like gets proposed to, like there's a conversation that happens where you're like, you kind of know we're trending in this direction. Like the last proposal that I heard about, my friends or on the anime panel. Shout out to Maddie and Asher. I don't know why I forgot their names, but anyway, shout out to Maddie and Asher. They just got engaged, but.
Congrats.
She, you know, kind of knew what was about to happen. He went and got the ring. He was trying to be secretive about it, but that's her man. She lived with him. She kind of knew what was going on. You know, it's really hard to to surprise a woman with a proposal.
You can't surprise a woman with shit no more.
Yeah, like you really didn't know I was about to propose to you. Like we've talked about it. Like, it's such a surprise. It's such a surprise. I want to marry you. Like,
No, it's a surprise that you did it in this moment, or it's happening right now.
So you ain't know.
If y'all,
No, because I told him not to do it on an important day, and he did it on an important day.
but you guys knew that you were going to propose, right?
Big man. Respect.
I knew that we were going to get,
Like I had a conversation like we want to get married. Okay, so that's different. Because the thing is like,
I'm not having
what if you propose and she don't want to?
I'm gonna do it at the weirdest time too.
But the thing is like, what if she's not
What
ready?
if she don't want to marry? That's why you
Yeah.
talk about it, to see if y'all both want to marry. Like, okay, you like that? Okay, cool. That's a conversation you want to have.
I mean, well, that's
you
good.
don't feel bad.
Well, that's good if you want to know she want to get married, but if you know she want to get married, be like, okay, so you want to get married, so that let me know that you eventually want to get married. But then you just surprise her sporadically. That is a good move.
Just because she says she want to get married, don't mean she want to
I'm
get
saying
married to
you
you.
know, but I'm not gonna tell you. You're not gonna know when I get the ring.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
You're not gonna know when I'm gonna propose. Yeah, we could talk about it, but that can be. You could talk about marriage all day long. That don't mean nothing. But women be just so sneaky, just like looking in drawers, in the closet.
Yeah, I had to.
It depends on the
Probably
woman.
got the ring.
I had to redo my proposal.
I just found out
I had, yeah.
it's a federal crime. She go through your phone.
The first time I did my proposal, I had to redo mine after what I think I just redid my proposal like 2 years ago. So first time I did it, I kind of botched it. So yeah, it was just spur of the moment type stuff.
You throw a rock at the window.
No, man, we was living together, and it was just spur of the moment type stuff. So yeah, it was crazy. So you know, but it's all good though. We
How'd you do it the second time?
actually got down on one knee. The first time I didn't.
Oh, you did a Gucci man.
He took his shoe out. He said, "Can't crease my
I'm
wound."
with
He said, I can't crease my ones.
Oh,
No, I can't crease my ones. I can't crease my J's. I feel you.
I'm proposing in socks.
Nah, we was me and my wife. We was. It was funny. We was I think we was in a bathroom, and I think she was brushing her teeth, and I just said something like, "I was like, you want to get married?"
I did the same shit when my dad. Well, I went back took my my ex-wife. We were visiting family, and my dad was like, "Hey man, you know you moved out to Arizona for this girl. You probably should do the right thing, marry her." I said, I probably should. And then next day we were chilling. We had stayed with my grandmother, and so we was just chilling. We just woke up, and I was like, "You trying to get married?"
Right.
And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right." That was it.
And that's when I asked my wife. It was like, "You want to get married?" She was like, "Yeah." And then that's when she told me, she was like, "You already know I don't do big weddings. I don't want one." I was like, "Hey, no problem with me."
Fine with me. You get you a reception.
We went straight to the courthouse. We got married. After that, the next day, we had a nice little reception at her cousin's house, because her cousin got a nice little house with a big backyard. We invited family and friends over. That's exactly how we did it.
That's the way to do it.
She was like, because she don't believe in a whole wedding thing, because she's like, "What, I'm invite all these dang on people here. They ain't doing nothing to sit here and wish us well and everything else. They sitting here to say hi. Yeah, we wishing you well. Eat, drink your liquor, your food, all that up, and go on about their business."
And they ain't gonna talk to you for years.
Exactly. So I was like, "Hey, cool." But
I ain't really got nothing else on the board because I had a clip for the anesthesia confessions, but I played too many clips today. But you guys got any new music, new movies that you guys been watching? Anything that's interesting out there?
ain't got no new movies.
I've been watching the Beast Games. I already told you.
Yeah. I've been on Shogun. I don't know if you guys seen Shogun, but Shogun is very good. It's a Hulu show.
Oh man, I already seen that, bro. You late?
Yeah, I'm very late.
You real late.
Evil on Netflix.
What is it?
Evil.
Is that a China dub one too? No. What was it about?
It's about this. This is team. It's a priest in training, psychologist, and like a IT tech type dude. They go around solving mysteries as far as if these people actually need baptisms. To be exorcised, or it's just fucking crazy.
Oh, that's wild.
Nope, can't watch it.
Nope, I ain't feeling it.
I have a bad dream.
Yeah, they ain't gonna skip
I
it.
be tweaking sometimes, like take the garbage out, or just going downstairs and hitting all the lights.
Nah,
or
I'm
running.
good.
You never get too old to it.
Or don't look back.
I watched this show called I think it's American Primeval. It's about the old West, say about 1865. It's some like history type stuff, but it's some grueling like type shit. It's like about Brigham Young in Utah and the shit he go around doing to conserve Utah. He the governor of Utah. He using his men and going around in hoods acting like they Indians and killing settlers and stuff that's coming on his land because he don't want nobody in Utah and everything else. And it's just about how people was going out west because at that time, everybody migrating west and whatnot. And then you got this one lady, she migrated west because she killed her husband. And you got bounty hunters on her ass right now. But
it's crazy how you could just, back in the days, you could just kill somebody and move.
Yeah, and change your name and when nobody know it. And when nobody know it.
I've been watching The Equalizer.
With Queen Latifah?
Yes.
Is it good?
I couldn't get into it, man. I can't get into it just because of her.
You gotta. No, she's actually she actually does good in it. Like you gotta watch it.
She's like,
I saw she beat 3 niggas ass with a scarf, and I said nah.
Right, it's like I gotta look past her because the only reason why I want to watch it because I gotta see.
I think the reason I like it is because it's like real life shit that goes on that you don't know that goes on daily type shit.
Yeah.
I think that's what gets me.
And reason why I say I gotta watch it because I gotta see does it ties into the actual movie.
I don't think it do.
No, it don't.
It don't.
No, the movie.
But they call her. But her last name is McCall. I don't get it. I can't get it.
It's weird, but it's actually really good to me. Like I had to download Paramount to see the rest of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. And they still going with it.
Yeah, but I can't.
And then I watched this show on.
I understand what you're saying. But
What is scarf, my nigga?
Yeah.
What is scarf?
And then I watched this show on.
You gotta watch it. I'm telling you, it's really good. I'll literally just sit there and be like, damn.
That's pretty
This
dope.
shit really happened in real life. Like people really be getting fucked up.
And then what's another show? I watched this show called Found on Peacock, and it's about this lady that she had got kidnapped when she was a teenager, but then she freed herself right along with another little girl, and she has this agency that helps found, lost, missing people. Yeah. Shit, it's a good ass show. But she kidnapped the old boy, Sir, to help her with some of her cases. And that shit good as hell, yo. So yeah,
That's probably why I watch that shit too, because I be trying to investigate my damn self. I be trying to figure out shit like watching like CSI and Law and Order shit. I'm trying to figure out the murder before it happened.
Exactly, like who did
You
it?
see one motherfucker in that camera just pan on him, you be like, it's him, and they don't even fucking know it.
If any of you guys find a DMX documentary out there, let me know, because I've been looking for one. He has probably. I didn't know that DMX, Ja Rule, and Jay-Z were in a group. I didn't know. Yeah, and I didn't know that they were like all came out at around the same time. Like in my head, I think DMX. It was called. It was literally called Murder Inc. or something like that.
Are they Murder Inc?
Well, no, I think it was. I can't remember. I can't remember what the name of the group was called. I think I wanted to call it Murder Inc. It was produced by Irv Gotti. I did not know that Irv Gotti dates all the way back to when. Irv Gotti has known Jay-Z since Jay-Z was with Jazz back in the 80s. Didn't know that. Didn't know that they all knew each other in the mid-90s. Didn't know, then they kind of grew up around each other.
Murder Inc. full mixtape. So I guess they are the murder.
Yeah. And I didn't know.
I didn't know that was Murder Inc. the whole fucking time. You hear it a lot though.
I thought when I think Murder Inc. I just think Ja Rule, but that's because Irv Gotti had got an imprint of Murder Inc. and that was his first artist.
Yeah,
I didn't.
But
and then when you think DMX, you think Rough Riders. When you think
but he was a part of Rough Riders before, like all that, and that's where Irv Gotti came up with Murder Inc.
Yeah,
you know, but at that time, before he really became up with Murder Inc. and before DMX really got Rough Riders, it was just like Murder Inc., but they weren't really known. It was just like a little small, tiny rap group. You know how like when people...
It wasn't a super group.
Yeah, you know, people just getting started because Jay-Z and DMX, when DMX had kind of got started with, I want to say Rough Riders, DMX and Jay-Z had like
they had a rap battle.
They had a rap battle.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know nothing about that. That's the reason why you got to watch.
What was it filmed?
It was on it's on BET, and they was talking about Rough Riders, like how it got started and everything. So if you watch that, it'll tell you the story about DMX, Rough Riders, and I want to say the Locks.
Yeah.
And Eve, because they found Eve in a strip club, pulled out, and I think it was can't remember who it was. They told her, "Hey, you shouldn't be in here," and told her she can rap. And
it's crazy because like I don't know, it's just his DMX's upbringing. I got on a DMX kick and was just went through the whole catalog, and his upbringing is like when you're reading it, I'm like, why isn't this a movie?
Right.
Like when you read it, it's very, very, very hard to believe. And him and Ja Rule was I related to it because I grew up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses. So did DMX and Ja Rule. But DMX's mother was very abusive, and Ja Rule's mother was like was super strict. Or he was raised by his grandparents. But it's just like it's just if you go back and you just read his Wikipedia, it'll fucking blow your mind. You're like, oh fuck, like he was really a tormented soul. Like, and then you read that, you start listening to Slippin' again. I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy.
That's like No Limit. You think about Beats by the Pound made No Limit, but when Beats by the Pound left No Limit, where did No Limit go? They fell off.
Yeah.
So remember you used to get a No Limit CD, and it'd be like coming soon, this album, that album, Kane and A album. Then you'd be like, man, I thought this album was supposed to drop, and it never dropped. Like,
yeah.
You know who you could tell was fucked up as a kid too?
Who?
Eminem.
Oh yeah.
The shit he says in some of the fucking songs.
Yeah.
That man, to start off a song talking about I was born with a dick in my brain. Fucked in the head.
Yeah.
And how he,
what the fuck?
and how he really talks about his mom, I'm like, damn.
He got a whole song
But
about
it's a
killing his
hit.
baby mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Like his wild.
Hey, but you gotta admit, when that Slim Shady album first dropped, you was like, damn, there's something new, something different. Like,
Yeah, he's definitely different.
When he came out with Superman and cleaning out my closet,
oh man, yeah.
I was rapping that shit. My mom thought I was mad at her.
Yeah, y'all definitely do y'all Googles on these on the artists. It's really interesting that we as with the new generation of music that's coming and everything is so quickly consumed. We really got a whole lot of untapped music that's just not being played right now. There's some really good stuff in between 97 and 2003. That was an era. An unforgettable era. I hate to say you had to be there, but if you could go back and check those catalogs out, that whole run was amazing. The Rockefeller run, the Murder Inc. run, the Rough Riders run,
No Limit,
the No Limit run, the Cash Money run. I mean, these used to be staples, and how like I used to have a whole
Flip
board.
Mode.
Flip mode, like just how you just like you have the poster with all the NBA teams on it. I used to have a poster with all of the record labels on it and all the imprints on it.
R&B was fucking
Bad Boy era,
bro.
the Rap a Lot era.
Listen, when
Goody mobbing them,
when Tyrese came out with How You Gonna Act Like That,
bruh.
Yeah.
that's still my favorite song. Too.
Hey, when he came out with that Sweet Lady, boy.
Yeah.
When he dropped that Sweet Lady, it was like it was a rap. Oh yeah. Hey, I remember when it's crazy. No, I'm saying it's crazy. So like I can remember when Usher first came out with his album, and that was like early to mid 90s.
It was like 94.
I was just getting ready to get out of junior high, and then
Damn, I feel.
as I was just entering like my peak of high school, like about my junior year, that's when he come out with My Way, and I'm looking like,
Yeah.
where the hell this motherfucker been at? And when my album came back out, I was like, oh shit, damn, Usher done came back out hard.
I remember when 8701 dropped.
Ooh,
8701?
yeah.
Bro, it was
It's a national anthem.
Man,
Shit, that's so cool.
I can remember that. And
That
then I
lets
can
you know the
remember
generational difference because it's called Nice and Slow. Right. Them niggas know what
Nice and Slow, and then that Nice and Slow, and then I remember
it's all right, young buck.
that, and then My Way, and then he had a Penny for My Thoughts. I was like, damn, Usher, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I ain't playing. And then right after that, that's when New Edition came back out with another album. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That reunion album?
yeah,
Bro, that was a banger too.
man.
Yeah, you gotta definitely do your Googles, definitely do your research, man. There's a lot of good music out there. we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We appreciate you guys tuning in. I really got to get better about saying like and subscribe at the beginning of the video like I used to.
Yes, you
I
do.
got to get better at that. I'm gonna get better at that. I'm gonna probably put something at the little caption or something like that. We'll get to it. But thank you. It was a vibe. It was real. This is the panel. They call me Swill, and we'll see you guys next week.